Why do businesses fail? Why do smart people fail in business? Those questions I'm going to answer for you today. My name is Renee Teller. I'm a life strategist. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've owned a lot of businesses and I want to help you make yours a success. There are a lot of smart people who fail in business. In fact, I want to share a story. This weekend, I bought this chair. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of funky. And I love it, but I went to a sale. And the name of the artists that created this funky chair is Victoria Mackenzie and Richard Childs, known as Mackenzie Childs. Once a year, they have this annual sale. They sell everything from pottery, pots and pans, baking ware, napkins, and they've even gotten into the furniture line. This Victoria Mackenzie and Richard Childs are killing it. They are making a killing. Artists gone wild. Not true. Nothing is further from the truth. They filed bankruptcy a long time ago. I can't even remember when. So what happened? They had an amazing product that everybody loved. They were beautiful, beautiful artisans. They had great vision, great creativity, and they didn't make it. So let me share with you my 3 biggest reasons why very smart people fail in business. And the first thing I want to tell you is something I learned from a guy by the name of Michael Gerber. He wrote a book called The E-Myth, and to him, the E-Myth was the entrepreneurial myth. And that is to say that just because you have a great vision or you're a great artist, those skills don't set you up for success in business. It's the entrepreneurial myth to think that you can have a successful business. The first rule of business is to put the right team in place, to have the right people on your team. And what happens, especially with small business owners, which of course, Victoria Mackenzie and Richard Childs, when they started out, they were a small business. And so what's the first thing you think about is, I can't spend money on payroll. I can't get a team of people together. Let me assure you, if you don't get a strong team of people together, you will not survive. So what's the sense? Somehow you have to partner with people. In the beginning, sometimes it's a trade deal, right? You're just going to have to bring people in who will work like you are for sweat equity, right? For a piece of the business. You've probably watched that show on TV. If you love startups and new business called Shark Tank, that's what they're doing. Those entrepreneurs on Shark Tank that are presenting their products are very, very smart people, and they're not going to fail because they're going on that show to surround themselves with business people. They have a great idea and they know it's not going to go anywhere unless they put the right team in place. The second thing you need is a plan. Someone has got to take that beautiful vision that Mackenzie Childs had and create a big plan. Visionary people are very often not the people who can create the plan and make it happen. You know, in business school, we learned that 80% of the time in the business should be spent on planning and 20% on executing. The bigger you want that business, the bigger your plan has to be, which means the more detailed it needs to be. You have to plan out everything down to where you're going to source material when you make something like this beautiful chair. Does that make sense? And the third thing I want to share with you, again, why smart people don't succeed in business, they don't know these things. They don't know how to create systems. So what's the difference between a plan and a system? The systems are what's needed to work the plan. So the plan details how the business is going to go. It delineates who's going to do what job. What role is everybody going to play? Where's our funding going to come from? I mean, that's the plan. Once you decide the plan and what you're going to do, you've got to create systems for every function of that. It's got to be down to a system and it's got to happen the same all the time. The more detailed your systems can be, the more success you'll have. So there's a lot of smart people in the world that don't know how to create a system for their business. Again, it's somewhat of a left-brained trait to think very methodically on how you would go through making something happen. That's my forte. That's what I do. And if you stay tuned and you subscribe to this YouTube channel, I can help you with your business, because that's one of the things I'm going to be working on, is teaching you how to create that plan step by step. So either it comes naturally to you or you get the right people in place to help you create an amazing business, because that will help you create the amazing life that I want you to have.